Good morning, F3. We hope you're well. We all love Beebots, but we don't have them, so let's make one. I've got all my resources. I'm being very careful. Remember, be careful with scissors. Ask your mum and dad for help. I've got some coloured paper. I've got an old box to make my Beebot out of. You can use whatever you want. And I am going to measure the black paper to go around my box. See, I'm using the box for a measuring tool. I'm going to draw some lines carefully. 1, and now carefully 2. And then here comes number 3. And then I'm going to get my ruler. And a ruler is a great tool to learn how to use because rulers make straight lines. They can be tricky to use, but if you practice, you'll get really good at using them. So there's my straight line. Great work. And I've put the lid back on my pen. Now the scissors are super important. You ask mum and dad for help. They allow us to cut paper, but if we're not careful, we could hurt ourselves. So careful, cautious, and ask for help. Now I'm going to fold these lines instead of cutting them. And look, it sits over the top of my box, just like that. Now glue sticks, great things to use. Take the lid off, wind them down, a bit of glue on, and at the end we always wind them back down and lid back on. And then here is now a black box, just like that. How do I make it into a bee? Well, I get some yellow paper and I put yellow stripes on it. So using my ruler and my pen, I'm making some lines and then lid back on pen. Great work. Scissors, careful. I'm cutting out my lines just like that. 1, 2, 3, and then here comes number 4. Now I'm going to start doing something different. I'm not going to glue these down on the top. I'm going to try using some double-sided tape because it's a different tool for us to use. Put a bit on top, snip it, another one, and I can only fit 3 lines, not 4. I made an extra one by mistake. Now, peeling off the top part of this tape can be really tricky. I often have to ask Miss Sarah to help me, but that's okay. Your mum and dad are there if you need it. And look, it sticks them down just like that. So now a bit of glue underneath, just fix them properly, and there we are. Now, I've got googly eyes. I hope you've got googly eyes, but if you don't, if there's no googly eyes there for you to use, you're going to have to draw them. Glue, oh, that was not very sticky. No, and there it is. Remember, twist it down, lid on. Buttons on the Beebot. That's what makes the robot work. So here's a picture. We've got the up arrow, we've got the down arrow, the left, right, go. Go's important. Then there's the clear, or we call it the X button, and there's the pause. So there's my 5 buttons. Now I need pause, and I need X for clearing the code. And they go on the top. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, boom. Now I glue them on, and my yellow strip's coming off. I'm going to have to glue that one back down. We're almost finished our Beebot. There's one thing missing from our Beebot. What does a Beebot always have? Because Beebots are happy, so Beebots always have, that's right, Beebots need a big smile because they are happy robots. So I'm going to glue on a smile, and I have made myself a pretty fantastic Beebot. Look at that. Now, if you're at home, you can practice coding your Beebots because here is a link to an amazing web page where you can code Beebots. And if you look here, I'm coding the Beebot on an alphabet map, and I'm going to code it to move through a program. So I've cleared it, and I'm going to go turn, forward, turn. I wonder if any of you can work out what I am coding right now. It's something to do with me, and it's on an alphabet map. That's right, I'm trying to code my name. Now that's a really long code, and if you've got a really long name, it could be quite tricky to do. But when you push the go button, look, L, down to U, it's going to turn around and go back up, and then turn to K, and then I've got an E at the end of my name as well. So it's going to go turn up to the top and turn all the way to E. Now, if you see there, it says select your mat. There are all sorts of different mats you can use. You can make it into maybe the Wild West or a race car, or you can do all sorts of different ones. So have fun, have a play, good luck.